Hi everyone, Josie here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. This video is about indigo children, well, rather indigo adults, because most of them are grown up now. Now, this is one of the most common questions I asked, I guess because my indigo room or because of I love to speak about spirituality and so on. Now, are the indigo children real? For sure, absolutely. People who are born, say, today will be different people who will be born 100 years from today. And think of even 200 years from now, people will be able to communicate telepathically. We will be able to communicate with other worlds, with other universes, travel through dimensions. Now for that, you need to be more advanced spiritually. So, and that's where the evolution is happening right now. The new people emerging, the new energies emerging, and that's beautiful. First, let me tell you, if you are listening to my messages and if you're resonating with them, you are an indigo child. Believe that. Of course, they're more sensitive, more intuitive, more eager to discover their spiritual gifts. But I also want to share with you 5 qualities that I've noticed traveling around the world and speaking to different people, really learning about it, also taking the guidance from my own spirit guides and angels about indigos. So hopefully it will help you. The first quality of indigo people is that they're fast learners. For them, it's not really about learning. This lifetime is about remembering, because they have lived many different lives, many lifetimes, and many different dimensions and planets. So for them, coming into this world, and if you have to learn very boring things, it's like if you are a physicist, an advanced, scientist, and you had to go back to school and learn grade 7 science. You'll go crazy, you'll get bored. It's kind of how indigo people feel a lot of the times about the education in general. All they have to do really is to remember. Now, they will have troubles maybe focusing in school, but they will master the things that are super important to them, that they will, if they use it, some skills in this lifetime, they will master them. So number 2, they are very creative and very inventive. Now, not necessarily in, say, technology or anything else. They could be in any industry. And because they can see things differently, they can see things easily. It's like, why do we have to complicate this if we can just make this and it's a lot easier and it's a lot faster? So they see those things like a bigger picture of the world, and they can come up with really creative ideas because they're tapped into their abilities. They're tapped into some source of creativity that's just streaming through them. So number 3, many of indigo people remember their previous lifetimes. Now, when they were children, they used to say to their parents, you're not my mom, you're not my dad. I lived in a different country and I was just a different person. I had a different body. Of course, the parents would tell them, oh, that's just nonsense, don't believe it. And then those memories would disappear. But many indigo people will still have this desire to maybe go back and do maybe a past life regression, or naturally, spontaneously, they will have like a flash of memories. Some of them have fears in this lifetime. They were related to specific memories in the past and they can identify them. But they have this strong awareness that it's not their first life. They've lived before. Okay, number 4. Many indigo people will feel rejection. It's unfortunate, but the rejection that will come from their family oftentimes, or their friends, or their social circles, because they just don't fit in. They're different. And their difference is in the way they see things. They see the world simply differently, and that could be scary for some people, so they prefer to to push them away. So loneliness, and if it gets really bad, sometimes indigo people become addicts and need therapy until they find their true purpose, until they understand why they're here, that they are unique and they have a special purpose in this lifetime. Once they understand this, things change dramatically. They really become obsessed with really coming to their power, becoming their authentic self, raising above all of the old systems and to move this world forward. Number 5, excellent judgment of character. They cannot stand people lying to them. It's almost like honesty is number 1 value on their value list. If you try to lie to an Indigo person, they will detect it. Internally, it's not something that you're saying. It's like the energy doesn't resonate with them, and they will detect it. They can resent a friend or a job if they feel it being lied to, they've been taken advantage of. So they will turn it around, and that's certainly sometimes become a negative quality, right? Because you do lose a lot of people along the way, but you also surround yourself with true authentic people, the ones who also value honesty, and that's how you create Indigo communities. Now they find each other all over the world through social media. They could be living in different countries, but they can find a way to connect with each other, to share gifts. Like I share these videos with you, and for many of you, you're listening anywhere in the world, and that's a beautiful thing. That's how we find each other, that's how we connect, and that's how we move this world forward. We are taking part in that spiritual evolution that is happening. Okay, you guys, here you go, my 5 qualities of Indigo people. Number 1, they're fast learners. Number 2, they're creative inventors. Number 3, they remember their past lives. Number 4, they get through rejections. And number 5, they have a good judge of character and they value honesty. Okay, you guys, hope this video was of service to you. If you have any questions or you want to share your stories about being Indigo, if you feel like you are an Indigo person, do share it in the comments. I'm looking forward to reading them. Lots of love, you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye-bye.